Oh my gosh, that is crazy. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Cedric. Welcome back to Sweet Scale TV. Today we're gonna be checking out the brand new Komplete 13 by Native Instruments. This just launched a few days ago, and I spent 2 full days checking out every single instrument, and I want to share with you some of my favorite instruments found in the Ultimate Edition. I think I have 12 ultimate favorite presets or instruments. I bought this VST at full price. I'm not an affiliate or influencer for Native Instruments. This is me just buying the VST and going through it and giving you guys my feedback. Now today we're just taking a look at some of my favorite instruments, but I'll be doing a follow-up video on my favorite effects like ROM and Guitar 6, so be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. I also have at least 4 giveaways coming up on Instagram, so be sure to be following me at Sweet Scale for your chance to win. There's a lot to get into, so let's get started. So this is in no specific order. First instrument I really like is Analog Dreams. Now if you're a producer like me, you're really gonna like the presets because I don't like to do a lot of sound design, but if I need to make alterations, it's really simple. With a click of a button I can swap out an instrument, whether it's A or B, and I can make adjustments to the decay, cutoff, resonance, noise, delay, reverb, volume. It's all pretty simple. And now if you're someone that produces hip hop, trap, R&B, even EDM, you're really gonna love Cloud Supply. Although I'm just showing you guys a few presets, trust me when I say Cloud Supply is full of amazing presets, and making adjustments to any preset is very simple. I can't even take credit for that. That's just a sequencer. I'd say Cloud Supply is one of the hottest plugins. Next instrument is probably one of my favorite instruments as a musician. I love playing key bass, and the Scarby J bass is phenomenal. Mallet Fluke is super dope. And you can go ahead and adjust the ARP. You can choose a single sound, a normal hit. You can choose between different sequencers or go with a single shot. The mallets just sound so authentic, so real. You can easily make adjustments. There's unlimited possibilities. This next plugin is heavily underrated. It's being slept on like a pillow, and it's something I just discovered in the last few days. I'm talking about the amazing Electric Sunburst. This is a great plugin if you're looking to add guitar. Doesn't matter if you're doing hip hop, R&B, country, any and every genre. There is definitely a strum that you can use. Anyone that can play a guitar, I'm so envious of you. I thought this plugin was a lot more complicated than it is, but it's actually pretty simple to understand. So you have all your presets, and I haven't really highlighted too many presets, but to be quite honest, they're all very good. I really like this preset because going from open to muted sounds incredible. And now I can always add more strums. You can search for either an open strum, a muted strum, mixed, arpeggios, riffs, and there's different strum patterns from rock, R&B, reggae, funk, Bollywood, blues. It's crazy what you can come up with. That's crazy. I'm not playing notes individually, so I'm going from one chord to another, and the electric sunburst is creating the strums for me. And to think this sounds amazing just the way it is, and I haven't added Guitar Rig 6, the possibilities are ridiculous. Really like this picked acoustic, and like I said, I don't play guitar, but I could easily sound like a guitarist with this plugin. This reminds me of, what's that song, I Will Wait For You? Let me speed it up a bit. Try some drums. I could honestly do this all day. Then we have strummed acoustic. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought that the late great Avicii used this on Wake Me Up. Next is Modular Icons, which has some amazing sequencers. So this sequencer sounds pretty dope. But the great thing about most of these plugins, if not all these plugins, if you're not really into the sequencer, you can just turn it off and just play on your own. Turn off the sequencer. Now, it's still a one-shot instrument, so I can go ahead and make adjustments, turn off mono. A new piano that I think is super fire. I'm like in love with this piano because it's just so different. I've never heard anything quite like it. If you're a film producer or you score movies, or not even just if you score movies, like if you're looking for something soft and sweet, something that's really emotional, this piano is what you're looking for. That piano sounds unbelievable. We have Alicia's keys, and I've said it before, kind of biased because I love Alicia Keys, but the piano sounds amazing as well. One thing I really like is being able to adjust the mod wheel, which is great for producer, but I really love it as a performer. That's really dope. The Grandeur is one of my favorite pianos from Native Instruments. Again, keep in mind with these instruments, I'm not making any adjustments. I'm really just rolling with the presets, but I highly recommend always just trying to make a few adjustments so that you can customize every instrument to sound slightly different from what everyone else might have. I'm gonna go ahead and close the lid. Native Instruments has done a great job with their piano. It doesn't matter what style of music you're into, piano is transcendent in every single genre. I'm also a very big fan of the vintage organs. They sound incredible. The mod wheel allows me to turn the Leslie on and off. A couple honorable mentions are Farlight, which is great for atmospheric sound. I really like using Farlight in the background of my beats. It's not a VST I use that's in your face, it's always in the background. I always find that background sounds make a big difference. Ethereal Earth is also another plugin I use for background sounds. These sounds are top notch. So those are some of my favorite instruments. I know there's over 115 instruments in the Komplete Ultimate Edition. I just showed you guys a few that I had opened up without hesitation to either get some inspiration or to finish a beat. Like I mentioned before, any great presets I find, I'll be sharing on the channel, and I'll be sharing some of my favorite effects like Guitar Rig 6 in a future episode. So you're gonna wanna hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification. I don't have many complaints with Komplete 13. The major complaint I have is I wish it was easier to select a sound when scrolling through different presets. Obviously you can do that with the Native Instruments keyboards, but I mean just with like you're playing mouse and keyboard. Just scrolling through, I can't select a sound by hitting enter on my laptop keyboard. I have to double click with my mouse. Yes, you can preview presets, but I want to be able to play the presets, and scrolling through with my laptop and just clicking, I want to hit enter and be able to select the preset. I don't want to scroll through with my laptop keyboard and then have to double click with my mouse. It's a little frustrating. Also, it takes longer for VSTs to load up, and I've noticed that sometimes I have to wait 30 to 40 seconds for an instrument to load up. And I have a 2020 MacBook Pro with 64 gigs of RAM. Not that big of a deal because, to be honest, once they load up, the sounds are absolutely amazing, but I wish the loading process was a little faster. It's your boy Cedric from Sweet Skill TV. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode.